In Python, you can print hello world like this or like this. The second one uses all 5 arguments that you can pass on to the print function. The first argument is the object, and each of the object is separated by a comma, and it can be a string or an integer. The next is the separator. The separator defines what comes between each of the object. By default, it's a blank space, and you can change it to another string, say an underscore, and that appears between each of the object. The next is the end character. The end character defines what comes after the entire print function. By default, it's a new line character. In say you have 2 different print functions, then it will just print it in 2 different lines. But if you change the end character of the first print function to something that's not the new line character, say a space, then it will print it all in the same line, and a space is printed after the first print function. The next one is file. The file argument defines what the print function prints this into. By default, it's printed into the system.standard_output. That is, if you import system and then try to type system.standard_output.write in hello world, it will print it directly into the console. And this is what happens if you say type file equals to none. Now, if instead of typing file equals to none, you want to print the hello world 123 into the text file. To do that, you have to first type, and you have to open the file. Let's open and the file's name in W mode. W is write mode. And instead of printing into the console, now it will print into the text file. The last one is flush. To demonstrate flush, import the time module. The time module is important to demonstrate this. So if you just type hello world, and by default it will have the end line character as new line and flush as false. If you print this, it will print it just like the normal hello world function. If you just change it a bit to have time.sleep at the end and say for 3 seconds, it will still print like normal, and it will wait till the program gets over. This is because every time you print something, it gets added to the stream, and if the new line character gets printed, then the new stream gets started and the previous stream just gets flushed. Now say the end line character was not a new line, it was just a space. Now what happened is the print function did not work, and only after this did the print function come. And this is because at the end of the program, all the streams get flushed. So what happened was the print function got added to the stream, and then it had to wait till the time.sleep for 3 seconds got over. So if you set flush to false, this means that it doesn't forcibly flush the stream. Instead of this, if you set flush to say true, then you wouldn't have to wait for 3 seconds. And it would directly print it, and after 3 seconds the program would get over. So in Python, the print function includes 5 arguments, the objects, each of which is separated by the separator, and it prints it into the file and either forcibly flushes it after the end line character.